Welcome back, Pioneers, to another episode of my Cyberpunk City build. Now, I'm sure you can see in the little reflection in my helmet that we have been very busy. However, before I get too deep into what we had to do, I have to explain why we had to do it. You see, I was doing some decorating and working on building out the exterior of our first Cyberpunk tower, and I was building this wonderful neon sign for our first company, which I am going to be calling Axiom Technologies. Now, if you're curious, these lights do come from another mod that I did install, so this is new. But I installed this because it helps give a lot more lighting options, and in a neon cyberpunk city, I just think it'll be a great asset in helping the creative juices flow a little bit. A lot of this stuff I probably could have gotten away with using signs with, like I was doing before. But this just makes it a little bit easier. Like, I'm pretty sure they're not the exact same size as the square signs, but they're very similar to the... Oh no, they are the same size. These are basically just the square signs, but it just makes it a little bit easier. They get rid of the border, which is nice, so we get these nice clean looks. But when I was building this sign, I heard something that every pioneer dreads. That's right, we popped a fuse. We finally outgrew our power infrastructure, and that's going to be a major roadblock leading forward, especially because each of these lights takes 6 megawatts of power to run, and I don't know how many I have here, but it's got to be at least 50, so that's like 300 megawatts of power just on lights alone, not even including the factory itself. So we really need to do something about our power situation. Now, we currently only produce 1,350 megawatts with our one singular coal power plant. Our max consumption is sitting just under 1,000, but that's with this entire factory disconnected. So you can imagine that once I connect this factory up, we're gonna run into some problems real quick. Now, a couple episodes ago off camera, I did come through here and upgrade all of our miners to Mark II miners, and I overclocked a few of the generators here so that we're producing more power. But this frankly just isn't enough. And even if I were to overclock all of our other miners here to max capacity and almost double our power output, that's not going to be enough. That only gives us about 2,600 megawatts of power headroom. And with the rate that we're expanding, that's nowhere near quick enough to what we need. So what's the solution then? Well, that's easy. It's moving on to fuel power. Now, a few episodes ago, or maybe last episode, we did unlock all of the tiers left within phase 3. The only thing left that we really have to do is complete the space elevator. Now, we've completed almost everything in this phase. We've still got train technology and blueprints Mark II here, which are important, and we'll definitely get to those. But we did unlock oil processing as well as petroleum power.